Hello everyone, this is Sparkeagle here and welcome back to my Yu-Gi-Oh! This is gonna be a TCG deck list, well, I don't know what to call it, but yeah, we're gonna just see. We got the Justice Hunters, we bought 3 boxes. We're gonna show you the means of the deck based off of building what's only in here. So yeah, we're gonna see what we got here. You're gonna be in the background here. Alright, so let's get the decks out of the way. So yeah, we are showing how the deck list looks like without any external cards at the moment. So let's see how good a deck build will be. So we got yeah, we'll just show it here. I tried to make a 40 card deck. Alright, so we got yeah, I only got 2. I got Lucius, Dracotail Lucius. That's a good starter on there. Those are for starters only. Yeah, we got 2 of these. We got 2 Dracotail 5 mana. So yeah, this is just what I'm doing with based off of the pulls and everything. And of course, we're gonna play 3 of the Dracotail Pan because it's a rare, and we gotta play as much of the 3 of cards that are rares. Okay, we've got Dracotail Orgula, 3 copies of that. And yeah, we got, at least we got 3 copies of the Mululu. 3 copies of Dracotail Mululu. Okay. Now we got our supers. 3 copies of K2 Dracotail. K2 Brutus. Alright. Let's go and see. We got 3 copies of Rahu Dracotail. Alright, we got 3 copies of that. Gotta make sure we get them. We don't normally play multiple traps, but we gotta have to play 3 of the Dracotail Horn. We got 1 of the supers upgrade. We gotta play, I don't like how I got 3 of the Dracotail Flames supers, so of course I'm playing 3 of those. So yeah. And now for the other cards. Edge of Chain, we got 3 of them. Of course, we gotta have 3 Polymerization. And to help get them, we have 3 Fight for Patchwork. Also, another means of getting the extra cards, we got King of the Swamp to get us Polymerization. And because I tried to divide cards out, there was too many yummy cards. I had to put Skytraker Mecha Hornet Drones into this deck because it lets you link climb, but I don't know how well it's gonna be doing in the yummy, so I'm assuming it's going in here. But yeah, we're gonna have to find out for that. I don't know, but that's the deck list of just using cards from the set. And yeah, now we got Dracotail Artalion. Alright, I should probably get that 3rd one there. Yeah, so we got Dracotail Artalion. Of course, we got our 3 rares of Dracotail Gulamilk. I don't have a super, and those are the expensive supers. And yeah, because the deck is basically Spellcasters and Dragons, we gotta have the Mysterion the Dragon Crown. And King of the Swamp needs something to turn into, so we got 3 of the Millennium Eyes Restrict. Alright, so yeah, we got that there. And yeah, so I'm assuming Cross Sheep will go, we got 3 Cross Sheep. I'm assuming it goes into this deck because we get the fusion effect of Special Summon and level 4 Lord Monster from the Graveyard to be able to have that done. And I had to get me 1 Gravity Controller just because it's a thing that you can use the resources of getting that out there. Alright, now let's go ahead and build for the yummy deck with just cards from the set. Alright, we got Cups of Yummy, 3 copies of those. Alright, so We got 3 copies of the Cookie Yummy. So yeah, we got pretty good in terms of just being able to just like make it into an actual deck. We got the 3 copies of Lollipo Yummy Way. No, yeah, Lollipo Yummy. Alright. And of course, we're gonna play 3 of the field spell because we gotta. It's a rare. We gotta just play 3 of them. And Yummy Amusement, a Croaky. Gotta play 3 of them. There's so much of them. We gotta play them. Yummy Surprise, Super. And yeah, as always, we gotta just play as many of the 3 copies because we're trying to fill out a 40 card deck. We got 3 copies of Yummy Redemption. And then there's all these search cards. So we got 3 copies of Where Art Thou because of the whole level 1. So I'm that will go here. We got our 3 copies of Obedience School. We got 3 copies of Piri Riot Spams. There's so much cards to get level 1s. And I put in the 3 copies of Kinkabio because it's a beast and it's level 1. We gotta do that there. And I had to cut out some cards here, so I only played the 1 Behemoth King of 100 Battles because it's not a level 1, so we're just gonna put the 1 there. Well, we got 3 copies of Jack in the hand. So yeah, even more level 1 searching. And the last 3 cards we got is 3 copies of Super Rush Recklessly. We gotta give them a trap card. Because it uses Beast, so it's the only one that uses Beast. Alright, now extra deck time for the Yummies. We got 3 copies of Yummy Snatchy. Alright, so yeah, we got 3 of those. Alright, so we got 3 copies of Cupsy Yummy Way. Yeah, rares of course. Rares of course gets the time to shine. We got 3 copies of Cookie Yummy Way. Okay. Yeah, we just playing as much of them as we can. I think Lollipo was not as used, so I only put 2 copies of the Lollipo and I got 1 super at least there. And the rest of the Synchro monsters basically get into the deck. Herald of Arclight. And we got the Martial Metal Marcher. Alright, now finally, the deck we've been waiting for. This is what it's all about. The Canine. It's like a package, so we're gonna see how much we got here. So let's see. We got 3 copies of Canine 17 Azuna. So yeah, I'm lucky enough to just pull these. I didn't get a 3rd one, so we got K966 Joku. So we got the K966B Lantern. 3 copies of that. Alright, so we got the K900 Lupus. So yeah, we got some Lupus on here. You gotta put it on 3, even though you play it at 1 in normal things. But yeah, extra redundancy, K9LC Released Restraint. 3 copies of that. Basically similar card, K9X Force Release. 3 copies of that. There's too much Force Release in the deck. And we got a case for K9. So yeah, a lot of these cards, once you merge them with our decks, you lower the counts on here. Alright, K9EW Special Released Experiment. So yeah. And then, in terms of card order, the last cards that are here are Overlay Booster. Because of the low 5 and everything. However, if you see what this is, these cards add up to 26. So I don't have a full deck because there are too many XYZs. So they just take up the XYZ slots, but then we got 3 K917 Ripper. I put K900 Hound, 2 copies of those. K9X Werewolf, 2 copies of those because we can't use them until we special summon them from there. And then, because of how many XYZs they put in, I got 1 number 61 Volcosaurus, 1 Chronomaly Vinmana, 1 Imperial Princess Quinkari, 1 number C102 Archfiend Seraph, 1 Artifact Durandal, 1 number 67 Paradise Smasher, 1 Nash Knight, and 1 CXYZ Nash Knight. So yeah, there are too many of the XYZ cards that I could not make a 40 card deck. using this. I could have probably put in like extras from the other cards there, but they don't seem to fit the theme. So yeah, the rest of the 14 cards, Vanquish Soul, Caesar Values, Vanquish Soul Heavy Border. We got 2 of those. Vanquish Soul Xiaolong. We got 2 of those. Alright, Vanquish Soul Holly Sue. We got 3 of those. Vanquish Soul Raisin. We got, of course, 3 of those, the starters. Stake Your Soul. We, of course, got 3 of those. A Vanquish Soul Start. And Vanquish Soul Snow Devil. So, yeah, just because, like, we gotta put something in there. And because it can't fill up the whole deck, we put the Vanquish Souls here. And then once I get some cards there, I could probably replace something with Valen, the Super Sky Blaster. Oh, I could just swap out with this collector I got here. I don't know if Vanquish Soul Rocks even works or not, but that's from the recent set. We got 2 Rocket Vanquishers. So yeah. So that's like 4 cards because I'll just swap out the Paradise Smasher. So 4 cards we can remove for redundant cards. But yeah, those are the deck lists are this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you like, subscribe, and leave a comment for any suggestions if you have any. Alright, I will see you guys next time.